So hey guys, just here a little bit of a wet one with Josh. We're actually
wet.
Yeah, it is. We're going out for a little overnight camp. I've got a nice military backpack on. Josh has got his on. It's the one I got him for Christmas. We've got some water, and yeah, ready to go. Not that there's a lack of water at the moment, but yeah, we'll catch up with you when we're heading to camp. Right, so we found a little spot here. We got surrounded by oak, some hornbeam, some holly and everything. It's a little bit protected from the rain. It's a little bit wet, but no, it's good to be out. We're both rocking our kind of military issue bags. Got Josh one for Christmas, and then I got gifted this by a good mate as well. So yeah, it's really nice to get out with them, and yeah, just gonna have a good time in the rain. Like Josh says, if it's not raining, it's not training.
Coat on, alright.
Yeah, boy.
I'll disappear in a sec as well.
No, that's it. His invisibility cloak. In fact, as well, guys, I'm wearing a Gore-Tex MTP as well. It's not often you'll see me. Yeah, that's it. It's not often you'll see me in a camo, really. But considering I got gifted these, yeah, and it's raining, why not? So yeah, we're going to do like a little bit of a kind of military camp out tonight. I've got a 24-hour ration to have that Ellie got me for Christmas. It's a NATO MRE, number 9 I think. So I don't even know what that is. We're going to experience that together. So yeah, we're going to get the tarps up now and get comfortable for the night.
We could, like use these as the main ones, and then put a fire here and have two.
Yeah, have our two
wherever,
setups.
but we'll have more dry then. Just
I like that idea, and we can go off this hornbeam behind as the back of our ridges. Hey, that's some string.
No, that's not ours. Little jobber. Pretty. Yeah, little jobber.
Beautiful. So I've just got my basher up now. Josh is just about to put his up. We're doing it in a kind of diamond or triangle configuration, so we can have a fire out there and be nice and protected. I'm going to move my stuff up and give Josh a hand. All squared up, Josh? Yeah, boy. That's fine, I just wanted a little bit more height. So I've just pulled the middle of the tarp out with the line to the back. So it's given me more room under here. And yeah, just gonna start clearing my sleeping space and get that all set out. Bivvy bag, roll mat, sleeping bag, etc. I'm gonna get the camera away because it's getting wet. And this hopefully will pass. If not, I'll get it back out very soon. Sweet. Comfortable, Josh?
I'm already comfortable and dry and warm and all of it.
Nice. Good old space under the 3x3. Right. I've got a little bit of a smaller one, but it's still nice and cosy.
So square or slightly rectangular?
Slightly rectangular, yeah. What's that, buddy?
I think it's getting a bit lighter.
It's getting better, isn't it? Got your wubby on you, Josh? Nah. Now he does. They're awesome bits of kits actually, guys. It's a poncho liner, so it goes inside like a military poncho, the kind of style that I use for my ground sheet.
Well, Germans and Americans love the poncho.
Yeah, they do.
It'll go in the hoops, tie into the hoops as well, so it'll properly line it and not...
You can make a sleep system with it, can't you?
Yeah.
It's awesome. We both got one.
We'll use
Josh
it
has
as a
brought his
sleeping
along.
bag if you've got both bits.
Yeah, that's it. Really good, nice
Good.
colour. I think it's a Miltech one, isn't it?
I think so.
Really awesome bits of kit. We've both got one. I haven't brought mine along today, but
Liner
Josh
weather
makes me
poncho. So,
wish
yeah.
I had.
No, yeah.
So really enjoying this backpack actually. It is the infantry convoluted shortback in MTP, and yeah, really nice. I obviously got Josh a long back a while ago, but in here, because I don't have the rocket pouches, I've kept it wide, and I've got my sheepskin. Josh has got his. Just a nice little bit of comfort from home, and it just makes for a really nice thing as either a blanket or to lay on. King of the North! King of the North!
It's not actually that cold now, but if it was, this would be like...
Yeah,
well,
be ideal, wouldn't it?
nice either way. Yeah, nice pillow though. Nice pillow at home.
Definitely. Starting to feel like home.
Alright.
Josh has got his little setup going. He's got his food and little condiments out. That's my next task. And there he is, his nice long back. And obviously Josh sleeps, pulls his sleep system out of that, which we'll see a bit later. He's put the nice big rocket pouches on, which I'm sure he'll show you. It's good to see his military kit getting used, and also my stuff. So a lot of this, some of these bits are stuff that I've already had, some are bits that I've been gifted, but I thought I'd compile and bring everything kind of military style today. Do the MRE 24-hour ration, and yeah, probably in a bit we'll get dug into that and have a little look, but we'll probably get a fire going as well. The rain is almost gone. So this is my new knife, courtesy of Joe, aka Bushcraft, over on Instagram. I'll leave a link down below. Definitely drop him a follow, he shares some really cool stuff. But at the East Anglian Bushcraft community camp, he mentioned that he was selling this, the Esse 4. And I've always wanted an Esse, so he brought it to the last camp that we met up on for Craig's birthday, and yeah, really happy with this. He's given it an amazingly keen edge, and just being the kind of tactical kind of knife, I thought it fit today's vibe perfectly, so that's what I'll be wearing on my belt and using. I haven't actually filed down the spine for a flint and steel or a ferro rod, but I do have my neck knife from Flint and Steel, from Field and Steel, so Steve Armstrong. So I'm going to put that on my neck, and I'll use that for the fire, which I think I can hear Josh just preparing in the background now.
Alright.
Right, I'm going to go give Josh a hand getting the fire prepped, and then yeah, probably start with Flint and Steel. We've got loads of birch bark with us, and yeah, I'm just really happy to be out with Josh. It's been a little while since we've been out on a little duo camp. I was actually going to do this one solo tonight and just have this kind of set up and come up just with you guys, but Josh had been saying to me for ages that he wanted to be using his long back and come out on a camp, so I thought why not. He's only round the corner, so it'd be rude not to invite him, and probably next week I'll get out for a little solo before I start the entourage of Navarra content that I built up last year. I just had to have a break from it because yeah, it was a nightmare. But anyway, enough chatting, I'm going to go get the firewood sorted with Josh. So there's a big tall ash branch hanging in this little bit that snapped off of this tree, and Josh noticed it. He went and collected some timber down there and noticed it was a huge limb, so we're going to actually get rid of that because it's quite unsafe, and also it's going to be loads and loads of firewood, because even if some's green, ash burns awesome green, but most of it's dead and well seasoned.
See that? You wouldn't want that on your head.
Oh no, that's a big old beast.
No wonder it dug in. Look at that. This is like a steak.
Really good timber there. So that's the bit, the sharp bit that's stuck in the ground, and it gone all the way up to
somewhere.
Josh's hand there. So that was stuck deep in this hole here by this holly tree, and you can see it's a fair sized whack. So it's really good that obviously that's nice and safe out of the canopy, and it's also really, really good ashwood, perfect for tonight's fire. So just because it's absolutely necessary, and after doing the shelters, I thought me and Josh could share this little maple bun. I really liked this the last time I had one, so yeah, we're going to dig in. I was kind of saying they're like a big old Pop-Tart. Absolutely amazing. So Joshy, there you go, sir.
Oh, I also like.
So tasty, eh? Cheers, lad. Stuff like that just gets you going after you've had to do all that in the rain.
It's stopped now as well.
Oh no. Get the fire started.
It makes you put it up quicker though.
Yeah, it does. And better.
You can time it. It's
No, it makes you
scientific.
think about it
It's
a bit
scientific.
better.
You will put tarps up quicker if it's raining.
Oh yeah. No dawdling. Alright, gonna dig in. See you soon. So me and Josh have just been chilling under the tarp here, and I wanted to dig out the MRE. This is what Ellie got me for my birthday. Not for my birthday, for Christmas. And this is number 9 it was, but you can't probably see that written on there. And yeah, really looking forward to trying it. I haven't had a MRE for quite a while. I haven't done a full 24-hour on one, so I haven't got any food with me apart from a few little treats like some bacon for the morning, because we're not in the army. So yeah, but I definitely wanted to give this a go. Got some dark chocolate chip oat biscuits, which is going to be good. Just nuts. Josh predicted these would be in there, so well done, mate. Got some good old toilet tissues or tissues for your nose, whatever. Tutti Frutti drink powder. So that should be good.
All fruits in Italian.
Tutti Frutti.
Tutti frutti.
Chewing gum.
What flavour is it?
It is spearmint,
Oh,
which is my
best mint.
favourite.
The best
Yeah.
mint, yeah.
What have we got? So we've got an all-day breakfast, haricot beans, beef sausages, egg and bacon, and a tomato sauce.
You might like that, I don't.
So no, I will try it for the morning. Can't guarantee I'll like it, but we'll see.
You might. I just don't like them. I like muesli.
You like muesli?
Yeah.
Good man. I got the cola
Porridge or
flavoured
whatever.
drink as well.
Not
So
had
that'd be
that
good. Also got cola bottles. More just fruit. So not just nuts, just fruit. So I can mix them up and have just nuts and fruit. Smooth peanut butter.
Excellent.
So that's, yeah,
Classic.
that's a good little sachet as well, quite thick.
Put it in your pocket to keep, to like get it
warm.
Get it flowable, yeah, or it's just stuck in there.
That's a good idea. Got tuna chili pasta.
Very good.
So that should be good. I like pasta, I like tuna. I don't like tuna on its own really. I don't mind it. it's nice to be with something. So I have also got lamb rogan josh, so that's probably going to be tonight's meal, I guess. Might have this for like a little bit of lunch or something, or just have both of them, I'm not sure. See how it goes.
That one cold a lot of the time.
Chocolate pudding and chocolate sauce, so that's going to be really nice, I can already tell. Definitely seems like we get looked after.
Yeah.
Cocoa as well.
It's like 4,000 calories, I think, in a day in ration
good.
or something stupid, or
What you need.
three. It's more than normal.
Beverage powder with orange.
Screech.
Screech.
The orange.
And then got bacterial wipes, tea bags, sesame bar,
Coffee and all of it.
energy powder drink, purification tablets for water, which is really good. They'll go in my survival kit after this. Got little creamers as well, so powdered milks, sugars, storm matches, so that's really handy. Little bottle of hot sauce.
Yeah, that's a nice
Josh's
one.
faves.
Little diggity dog. Hot diggity dog.
So yeah, that's it, hot diggity dog. Really nice little
It's fruity stuff. It's
chili
nice.
sauce. So a little pepper sauce, might have that with the lamb rogan josh or something like that. I'm not sure, we'll see. And then there's just other bits like coffees, wipes, and a issue of spork. So that's really cool. So I'm going to pack all this back, probably keep out the snacks and stuff like that. And yeah, we'll see. Might have this for lunch. The MRE back in my bag. I'll keep this nice and cold, and then like Josh says, you can either eat these cold or eat these warm, so I might heat it up, I'm not sure. But to show you what I've got to cook it in, sorry, I'm trying to get low enough to see you guys. I have a vintage Swedish Mess Kit. So this is really awesome. I've had this probably over 20 years. One of the first bits I got for Christmas when I got into Bushcraft. And it has a little windshield here that I can put a Trangia in. Those bits lift up, so it holds this, which is a billy can, has a bail arm on it. The lid turns into a frying pan, which is really cool, or a cup, however you want it. And then inside is the Trangia. I've got some methylated spirits, so it just means if I don't want to use the fire, I can cook the rations up on this little system. It would just be nice to do, and to use it actually fully functioning as it's meant to be used. So I've just kept all the snacks out of the bag. Got some of these oat biscuits, so just because I'm getting a little bit peckish, so I might dip into these quickly while we get the fire set up.
Hobnobs or something like that.
Yeah. Would you like?
The army version.
Army version. Would you like one, Josh?
I'm alright.
Yeah?
You go ahead.
I'm going to try one of these guys. So let's see. Dark chocolate chip oat biscuits. Nice. Tell you what that reminds me of.
What's that?
Chocolate ready bread.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Honestly. I like that. That'll fill the hole. I'm a biscuit kind of guy. It's lovely. So a few people mention, including Josh, about not wearing gloves, because I always bring them and I never do, so they're going on. Got plenty of thin birch twigs here, just because of how wet it is. Got loads of birch bark ready as well, so I'm going to start by getting the flint and steel and get this stuff going, and we've got some thicker stuff then to add on right next to us. So I've got this little Frost River bag, this little wax canvas bag, and in there I've got things like my portable charger. I've got this survival neck knife, which I won't be wearing just because it makes a lot of sound when I'm filming. So in here I've got the Field and Steel splinter, an absolutely beautiful little utility knife, a little neck knife. So I'll keep that sheathed for now. And I also have my ferro rod, I like my fire one. And then I'm going to get my tinder bag and then prepare the tinder. So I've got my tinder bag here, in its dry sack. I've got some good birch bark here. Some good fat with that. Cool. Good old boy, some bit of paper birch there.
It's like years old as well.
Yeah.
Only tar left in it.
That fat wood goes up really nicely. So it's really starting to feel like home now, guys. Josh is just off having a little look for some more firewood. We're going to harvest up some of that fallen ash that we helped push down. And yeah, really happy with what I got in the MRE, thank you Ellie. I'm going to enjoy digging into that. I think I'm actually going to boil up some water to get the tuna pasta going. So I'm going to really look forward to that because I'm getting a bit of a feed on. And yeah, fire's just starting to go. A little bit smoky, it was a little bit of a slow starter, just because it was a little bit damp, but we got it there. And yeah, really happy with it. That ash is going to burn really, really well. Good thing about ash though.
And bye.
Dry as.
Good.
So the rain has come in again, but we've just built the fire up a little bit, and I'm just gonna chill for 5 or 10 minutes. I will then get out the methylated spirits, and I've got that in a little bottle, little travel bottle, which is quite cool. Gives me 2 doses. Goes like that, kind of clicks together. Really handy little thing. I've just put some tape so it didn't fall apart, which it doesn't normally do, but it's just a precaution. So yeah, I'll fill up the Trangia with some of that and boil up some water to get one of these meals going, just as a little first little snack, and let you know what I think. Really enjoying it. It's nice to be out with Josh. We have been meaning to do this a little while, bud?
Yeah.
So it's good. Really nice. Kind of brings back, always raining when we're out. Just under this really nice basher, really good and waterproof. Josh is just sorting his out now, just squaring it up and pinning it out a little bit tighter. And then yeah, I'm gonna get this Trangia going. So I've got the Swedish Mess Kit, and it's a vintage one. Really, really nice. I love it. I haven't used it as much as I should have. You can see it has been used. I've used it on hexi burners and stuff before, but today I'm going to use the Trangia that came with it. So I've got this little double bottle of methylated spirits, and I'm going to fill that into there. That should be ample. Going. Just put the water in there, and obviously Josh has got experience with cooking these, so I'm going to do it properly and see what we come up with. These little holes, once it's pushed down and warmed up enough, it will kind of jet out of there.
Yeah, makes pressure.
Really cool, handy bits of kit. Josh making a coffee?
He is.
So we brought in this big bottle of water just because it's really handy for obviously putting out the fire, having some fresh water. There's not a local kind of river or anything like that we can access. So yeah, really handy, and considering I'm boiling in the bag, made sense to bring some more. But I'm going to use this tuna chili pasta. So Josh gave me a good tip. He said just kind of fold it down in half like that, so you get all of that in one half, and then you only have to fill up half with water. This is starting to get warm now, probably only a minute or two away from boiling, and that's starting to go really well. It's jetting away in there. At first it was just burning the middle, but it just had to get warm because it was quite cold. The King of the North is here and he's making a coffee. No, I love it. Josh has got his sheepskin around his neck as a kind of mantle, and he's got his little espresso here. Just put some boiling water in, didn't you? And now you're doing the milk.
Yeah. Just try and scald it a little bit.
So you can just start to see a little bit of steam rising here, a little bit of water vapour, which is good.
Take it off now. Yes.
I love that. Proper coffee in the woods.
When you've got a big enough bag, you can carry silly things, can't you?
I love that.
Oh, that's
Good? Good old boy.
Perfect.
So the Trangia is going really nicely. That's a good hot temperature. So I'm going to fold this down and just, yeah, go for it. Get that squeezed down so it's all submerged. Lovely. We're starting to get some bubbles under that, which is good. Another few minutes I'll be ready to blow the Trangia out and yeah, save this water for the next meal. Look at that, guys. Absolutely cooking with gas now. Woohoo! Fully boiling. Yeah, it's steaming up.
That's good. I'm going to give it another few minutes. Josh has been giving me some really good tips because, like I said before, he's used these in the field. I've had to play around with them before, but it's good to do it with some expert advice. And yeah, it's going to be really nice and just warming, I think. So yeah, really impressed with this cook kit. Me and Josh were just saying, considering how old it is, hasn't really changed. Just they've replaced it with hex tablets.
Solid.
Yeah,
Solid.
that's it. So
Still smokeless though.
nice to use rations in it as well.
That's the
Yeah,
why
that's
they
it.
used
No
it.
smoke.
They didn't want it because you can build a fire easily. You know, it's pretty. We've got a fire as well.
Yeah, that's
But,
it.
yeah, there's no smoke.
No, that's it. And it's covered. You know, if you had that in a dark place, you're not going to be throwing much light from it either. Take the bag out, give it a shake, and I'll store that water in there and use that to boil some other meals later. Doesn't make sense to keep using fresh water on cooking food, but this is feeling really good and hot. In fact, I can't really hold that for too long, so that's good. That's good. Smells pretty nice as well. Gonna have to dig in. Josh is just making some chilli as well on the fire. That is nice.
I mean, they're good, aren't they?
Yeah. I see what you mean, kind of like the Dormillo pots. Probably doesn't look the most appetising, but tomato, pasta, bits of chicken, chilli.
Fine 12s. You know, they've not congealed and turned to pasta blobs.
No. Actually good. And look, big old lump of chicken in there. Oh, not chicken. Tuna.
A second ago I thought it was tuna.
It is tuna.
I thought it could have both, I don't know.
No. It just has the texture of chicken. It's just like such a big lump of tuna. You don't normally get tuna like that. You know, in meals like this.
You expected it to be like just blitzed into it. So yeah, I know what you mean.
So yeah, there you are, guys. Convinced me it was chicken. That's a good bit of morale in the field. Really nice. So, just going to crack into the cola bottles. It's got to be done. I'm just going to eat this food as much as I can. Just keep ploughing it in, to be honest, because I love eating. Especially when I'm in the woods.
I've got so much hungrier since spring started as well.
Yeah.
I don't know if you noticed that.
I've just got a feed on at the moment.
As soon as it gets warm again, I'm like,
These are good. Would you like one after your chili? Yeah, would you like one now?
Let's try it.
Go on.
What are they like?
Sugared.
No.
Like jelly top kind of consistency. Yeah, boy. Hey. Thank you, Ellie. Cola flavoured energy drink with sugar and sweeteners. Yoo-hoo! So, white kind of innocuous powder. Dunk that in. Up to the second line. Yeah. Ooh. It's like a cola bar. Quite good. Sweet. Not bad though. Cheers. So I've opened up the just fruit, which I'm not sure what's in here, but it's pretty nice. Raisins, cranberries I think, and sultanas. And also the just nuts, which is peanuts, almonds and maybe cashews, I'm not sure, yeah. I've just been getting a handful and kind of mixing them up, making a kind of trail mix, and then just going in for the lucky dip. The rain's coming in again, so a few nuts, bit of morale. Ace. Raining again. It's kind of been on and off, but nevertheless that's not to worry. I've been snacking into some MREs over there. The fire's going really nicely. We've put some logs around it to dry out, and we've got this beast of a bit of spine oak. Really solid windfall from ages ago. So yeah, it's going to burn really, really well. Josh is just sorting out his tarp and setup. Yeah, no, it's good. Get it weatherproof and everything. I've only bought one beer with me this trip, and it's just a little kind of modern IPA, nothing special, just a cheap one. But yeah, it's got to be done. Cheers, guys. It's good being in the army, beers and rations. So I'm just about to cook up the lamb Rogan Josh.
Yes.
And it's in marinated lamb in a fragrant tomato and onion sauce, so it should be good. I'm probably going to add a little bit of couscous in there because it didn't come with any rice or anything, and Josh has kindly offered me a tiny little bit. So, well,
It's a teaspoon's worth, yeah, that's all.
that's it, just a little. Yeah, I'll get that flame going again. Then it's got to heat up, and then the jets should start going up through the vapour there.
Yes.
Doing well. So we've started to get some steam rising up from there, so I'm going to put the lamb Rogan Josh in.
Passion in Hindi.
Lamb Rogan Passion. So the jets around the edge are going really well now. Nice rolling boil it sounds like in there. Starting to get there. So probably leave that for another 5 or so minutes. So the Transgea just ran out of fuel, so I've whacked this on the fire, but it's at a good rolling boil as you can see. So I'm going to whack that off, and I'm going to open it up and put a tiny little bit of couscous inside that Josh has kindly given me, just to bulk it out, because I don't have any rice or anything. But yeah, looking forward to this. Ooh. Oh, smells good. Thank you, Josh.
Soak up what you got.
Yeah, that's it. Just a tiny little bit of bulk. And then I'll close that bag and let it kind of heat through. Close that lid. Thank you, Josh. So that is all done. I've added couscous in there, ready to go. So I'm gonna, just while that is going, putting in this chocolate pudding. Having a greedy night tonight. So I've got a chocolate pudding in chocolate sauce. I'll put that in there, and me and Josh probably share that as a pudding. So guys, pretty excited for this. Couscous and lamb Rogan Josh. Very tasty. Good and warm as well. Do you want to try any, Josh?
Oh, alright,
Yeah?
man.
No worries, but yeah, it does. And it tastes good. I'll see you soon.
Yeah, not bad meals, Josh, in the army, eh?
Yeah, they were alright.
Was there one that you liked in particular, like your favourite that you wished, you know, you
All like the little
for?
sort of pastes and things.
Mm,
Like there was a tuna one that was really nice.
nice,
Peppery. Like lime and pepper or something.
nice.
Can't remember. But that was nice, yeah.
Different combinations.
Mm-hmm.
And
Good
the little
hot sauce.
Tabasco, did you say?
Yeah, the green one's nice. That's where I didn't know about the green one until then.
That's awesome.
Mm.
That's why it's actually good to be camping with Josh again. And it's nice to be out, especially doing this, because he's got some good experience. We've both got a different backpacks, and tomorrow I'll show you the backpack I got Josh for Christmas.
Look at that. Thank you, NATO. Yes. Esse, come to my aid. Jesus. Josh, you want some?
I'm good.
No worries, buddy.
Good, man.
I'm gonna dig in.
Smells pretty chocolatey.
The chocolate.
Chocolate cake and pudding. Whoa, look at that. Oh, dropped it. That's alright. No. Very hot.
I bet it is.
Pipe him. Very good. It's nice. Chocolate custard. So guys, still raining, or it's just kind of started again. We've got the fire, got some good logs on there, some oak, and yeah, just had a really nice evening. Me and Josh have just been chatting, listened to a few little tunes, and it's been good. The MREs have actually been really nice. The chocolate pudding just put me in a food coma. Honestly, it was so filling. But I think I've done well with that, and I'm looking forward to trying the breakfast, although I'm not sure I'll be convinced on the eggs. So I have bought some Polish bacon to have it in the morning as well, because I've been loving that lately. So yeah, going to fry that up, and it should be amazing as well. But yeah, I will see you guys in the morning. I'm going to crawl into I've got the Defence One sleeping bag tonight, just on the multi-mat kind of foam bag in a bivvy bag with my sheepskin. Josh has got his sheepskin here, so he's going to probably take that, use it as a pillow.
Certainly will, you think.
Oh yes. And I've got my hardland down jacket, which I'll be using as a pillow, and if I feel really cold I can always put that on, and tomorrow I'll show you that and give you a bit of a run through, because it's really cool and it was nice of them to send it to me. And yeah, I like it. It's a really good down jacket and a good price compared to something like a Rav or something, which I do have, but I burnt a hole in the sleeve, so I need to get it fixed. But hey, on to that another day, and good night. So one of the cool things in the MREs are these alcohol-free antibacterial wipes. So I'm just going to use one of these because my hands have got pretty mucky over the night. It just means I can go to bed with a nice clean hands. Tell you what, they're a good size. Look at that. Awesome. just going to get some firewood for the morning. The fire is going. There was a few embers this morning, so I just kind of blew that to flame with some of the logs. Had a really, really good sleep, and yeah, just enjoying it. It was really nice to spend some time with Josh, and today's going to be really nice also. Yeah, it's just lovely. Really enjoying the military gear. The rations kept me well fed and watered, so yeah, looking forward to the rest of the day. The hardland jacket I put on this morning, and a bit later I'll give you a full rundown of this because it's really good. I used it as a pillow last night, and yeah, it's just really good quality down jacket. But yeah, nice and warm. Like I said, I'm just going to get a few logs, put them on the fire, and then just relax for the morning. Might even get back in the bag. So I wanted to show you guys the hardland down jacket. I put it on this morning just because it was a little bit chilly in the air. And yeah, I really love it. I use it as a pillow, and that's because it packs down into its left pocket. So it's a nylon jacket, really, really lightweight, and it's got a 90% white duck down fill. And as you can see, because it's down, it compresses so small. So if you turn the left hand pocket inside out, you can see it says Hardland, that's the brand. And if you get the jacket, you can stuff it completely into itself. And there we have it. Just a really small packet, and it's a really nice down pillow. That's what I was using in my sleeping bag last night. And then when I got up this morning, it was a little bit cold, and I got out of the bag. I just went, zipped it open, and then the exact reverse. It's not waterproof, but it probably is water resistant. It's nylon. Well, it's not waterproof as far as I know, but I will give it a test. These are on sale from Hardland, and they're actually a really, really good price. But yeah, thank you ever so much for sending one out, and definitely guys, go check it out. There's a code down below, a referral code from me. I think you get a little bit extra off as well, so definitely go check it out. It's a good budget down jacket that's actually really warm. You can tell the difference as soon as you put it on. Gonna get some more firewood on, get ready for some breakfast. Josh is just having a little kip, which is really nice. I got up a little bit earlier just because I heard a woodpecker and some of the blue tits flying around, but nevertheless, absolutely beautiful morning out here. And you probably noticed I'm back to my all camera at the moment, so drop me a comment and tell me what footage you preferred, if you preferred the footage when I was using my Osmo, so all the last kind of stuff, or if this is acceptable. It is a really good camera. I'm just still playing around with colours and everything, but I hope you're enjoying, and thanks for tuning in.
So I thought I'd show you guys the Esse 4. Joe or Bushcraft gave this to me. I bought it off him when I met up with him at Craig's birthday, East Anglian Bushcraft. So yeah, always wanted an Esse, so I was really happy to get one. And yeah, just wanted to show you around it. It's got a really nice MacArthur blade, really nice solid full kind of tang with some nice orange liners there, and it is really solid, really good blade, fits lovely in the hand. Now Esse have an awesome warranty that Joe was explaining to me. Basically, if you break one, you don't even need a receipt, just send it to them and they'll replace it, which is awesome. It means the second-hand market for these is great. Now I am gonna just treasure this and use it and abuse it. The one thing I have to do is file down the spine, and that's just so that it can throw a spark from a ferro rod. Now if I was doing that in the forest, I'd probably baton that down into this log and then use a file straight and nice and flat over the top to gain a nice sharp ridge. Unfortunately I don't have one, but still, nevertheless, what I'm going to do is get a nice bit of timber. I'm not going to get anything split, I'm just going to find a nice dead dry piece of timber and I'm going to just make a basic feather stick. It probably won't be pretty, but to be honest, this has got a really keen edge on it that Joe left for me. That's a fairly nice dry hornbeam here. So I'm going to just split the straight off of this. Get myself a nice flat surface to start making some feathers on. You can already see from that, it's making some really nice curls. And this wood is a little bit spalted, it's probably a little bit over seasoned. You see it kind of dusting up and they're falling off, but nevertheless it's making some really nice curls. So that other hornbeam, although it was really good and this would burn really well, the feathers just kept falling off because it's a little bit starting to spalt, which isn't actually that bad. We can still use those curls more than fine. That's why it's good to do it on a surface like this. So I've grabbed this smaller branch of hornbeam and I've started to take the bark off, and it's a lot more consistent all the way through. It's not so spalted, not started to rot. So I should be able to get some really nice curls. It's actually got a really nice thumb piece, so I can lean down on that. You can see, really nice. It's always different getting used to a different grind on knives, but that's why it's good to practice these skills with different tools. And it's good to practice throwing the curls in different directions, using the knife in different angles. So more upright and more down will change the angle at which your curls come off at. I tend to prefer to throw mine off to the right, and then as I start building that to the right, then I can lift the tip up and start throwing them more towards the centre. So you can see there, guys, there's some really nice curls, and that would go up an absolute treat. Some of these curls obviously have come off, but they're still great for firelighting and could be used, which I will. I'll take them and put them in my tinder bag. But really happy with the Esse 4. Really great knife. So thank you ever so much, Joe. I'm really happy I bought that. And yeah, it goes in a nice Kydex sheath. And to be honest, hornbeam is a notoriously hard wood. So to get some curls like that out of it was really good. It was hard work. You got to put a lot more pressure in, let's say, than you would have to do a softer wood or pine or anything. But still, nevertheless, some really beautiful curls. Morning, Josh. How are you, mate? You smelt breakfast. You smelt the bag boiling. You smelt the bag boiling.
So I'm not sure if I'm looking forward to this or not, guys. The only thing that's putting me off is egg. I like egg, but just don't know what it will be like, so we'll try. I like beans though, and I like sausage and bacon, so we'll give it a go. First sign of a bad experience. Not opening properly. Okay. Let's see. It's hot. Okay, the sausages aren't that bad. The beans like bacon. Is that bacon or egg? I can't tell. Yeah, I can see how that could. Once a week would be enough for that. But not bad. Josh was saying he prefers muesli, so I think that would have been a good option. But no, yeah, this is it's warming. That's definitely good.
But you say the sausage is pretty good.
The sausage is good, yeah.
Yeah, so you could like.
There's little bits of potato in as well.
Oh, there you like sort of half. Yeah, it is literally like.
Everything breakfast.
It's got everything in it. Has it got a mushroom in it?
No.
No, yeah, you got lucky.
Yeah.
I think that was the one I had back in the day. So it wasn't exactly the same, but it was like egg and mushroom. And
I can't do mushroom.
Yeah,
not really. Not bad. But yeah, guys, I did bring this along. Good old-fashioned Polish bacon, because like I said yesterday, we're not in the military.
and Josh isn't anymore, so we can have a good treat with some good old-fashioned bacon. So that will get us going this morning. But yeah, I wanted to do this, and this is my last meal from the MRE. All I've got left is drinks and snacks, so I'll probably get through those today. Probably not all the drinks, but yeah, it's not been too bad actually. Not been too bad. So I'm going to use this lid as a little frying pan to just cook up a few bits of the woodcraft or Polish bacon. A tiny bit of coconut oil in there.
Nah, funnily enough, I picked up coffee mainly from ration pack just because it was what I fancied.
Nice.
In there, easiest. Black as well, like
Something warm.
couldn't be bothered with the creamer, and yeah, something warm. Kind of couldn't be bothered with it. Like I say, the tea, I don't like white tea,
No.
and the cream, I don't like it with creamer. That's what I'm getting at.
Right.
I don't like
okay.
black tea,
But you don't
and
like
if you have it out of the ration pack, there's no milk. But I like black coffee, so I was like, oh, I'll have coffee then. You know,
Yeah,
and
no,
then
that makes
and that's
sense.
it. I became a coffee
You
drinker
acquired
on the
your
main
taste.
sort of thing. Yeah, I already liked it, but I didn't drink it every day.
No, that's
Not
right.
at all. Like every now and then, some people I knew who, you know, they love their coffee. They'd make coffee.
Nice. Yeah, I'm really tempted, especially when you say the chocolatey notes you're getting.
It's all in the brew, isn't it?
How well do you want your bacon done, Joshy?
I like it sort of like the fat crisps, but
Yeah.
not the bacon done to a.
Frazzle.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Thank you. Good. Mm-hmm.
This bacon's really good, guys. I'm going to cut some more up. You up for some more, Josh? Yeah? Good.
Lovely stuff.
Yeah. Woodcraft, Polish stuff. Like you said, it's just all melts in the mouth.
Just all good, all meaty.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Nice saltiness as well.
just right.
Perfect.
Proper bacon.
So the third batch of bacon's going. It's really, really enjoyable. And while that's cooking up, I'm just going to be starting to pack my bag away. So I've already got my sleeping kit in there. All I've got to do is put my ground sheet in there, my roll mat, and the rest of my kind of cook kit. So everything's in its place. I've just got to put the frying pan lid on there, and I'll probably give it a little swill out. I've got all my rubbish here in one pack, which is really, really handy. So I'll probably just put that inside the pack the MRE came in and shove it in the top pocket of the bag, and we're good to go. That's how bacon should be. Thank you, Poland.
I really actually like these bags for how big the pockets are and stuff. Good quality zips. And like I said yesterday, I'll show you once mine's all packed up, I'll show you kind of a little walk around of mine and a walk around of Josh's, and you can see the two different kind of styles, or you know, just two of the different styles. There's multiple available. But yeah, really enjoy using this gear. Makes it very easy to pack down.
Josh showed me this technique of putting the roll mat on the side of the bag, just using these bungee straps, so it just keeps it nice and tight and stops it being so kind of wide at the top of the bag, stops you catching it. And if you had a rocket pouch or a pocket on the side, this would be tucked up against it, and I'll show you Josh's in a minute. So I've been doing some little kind of bacon burnt ends out of this Polish bacon, so we'll dig into these and then yeah, ground sheet and away we go.
So tender.
You know, flying away from it.
It's good. Hope yourself like some big bits. Cool. So I've had a really nice camp. It's been awesome camping with Josh. We always have a good time. And to be honest, the MRE, not bad. I really actually, I did quite well on it. Kept me nice and full. I've still got quite a few of the energy drinks later, so I'm just going to put them in my kit for camping and other trips, etc. But yeah, can't actually recommend it enough. Obviously it's not going to be your Michelin star kind of meals, or even your kind of gourmet cooking that sometimes I do out in the woods, but it was nice to number one, have it done for you, not have to think about the ingredients. Two, ease of cooking, just boil it in some water. And number three, no washing up, so that's just an added benefit. The pan now that had the bacon on it is boiling down to help clean, and obviously, you know, MREs just save all of that time and hassle. No dirty stuff to go in your kit bag. But yeah, had a really awesome camp. We're going to strike up now, get the fire all down, so you'll see a little bit of B-roll as usual, and then I'll catch up with you just before we go. But thanks for tuning in this long if you are. So Josh is just sorting out his long back, and I've just finished packing my convoluted shortback. And the reason it's convoluted is actually just because it's got this kind of corrugations, I guess, so it kind of, like Josh was saying, it can manipulate around the back.
Yeah.
To fit to the shape.
Backs aren't just...
No, that's it. They're not flat, are they? And it does have an internal frame in here as well, which is quite good. But this is the backpack that I got, which is really nice, and it's much bigger. I tell you what, when I got this for Josh for Christmas, I kind of straight away became envious, because I was like, man, it's just such a good utilisation of space, just a massive big sack and a good heavy duty place for pockets. And I have to say, yours is looking awesome, Josh. Your setup.
It's ready.
You happy with it?
Yeah, man.
It's
Perfect.
It's honestly so good. It's surprising just how much stuff you can get into there, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's got zips to attach pouches on the side. That's it, the rocket pouches.
So here, just good strong zips, and then it also clips on at the top there,
Okay,
and clips on at the bottom,
right, I see.
just for a bit more strength, I guess.
Because I was wondering what they were for.
Yeah, a bit more strength. And then, I can't remember how big they are, but you know, they're a good size each.
Probably like, what, 12, 15 litres?
It might be 20 or something.
Yeah,
But yeah,
maybe
at
even more.
least what you're saying. Yeah.
That's
But yeah.
good.
And then I think this is like 100 or 80 or something daft.
Yeah, no, it's really, really good bits of kit. I'm really happy with them. And it's been nice actually camping with Josh, because Josh knows how to, he's had plenty of practice packing these things, so he gave me some good tips and tricks, like the roll mat. They come in really handy, don't they?
Yeah, just stick it on it. Doesn't bother about too much when you're moving around.
No.
It's as, for me anyway, like you were saying earlier with the pouches, it's as wide as the pouches anyway.
Yeah.
So like you were saying, it's better than having a thing up here sort of
That's it.
swinging around, sticking out.
It's nice and flat.
Or even if you bungee it on a different way, sometimes it just swings around and it's annoying.
Yeah. I tell you what, even with my Wii Sport, I might have to do a similar little setup with the roll mat.
Yeah,
from
you've
now
got
on.
pouches on that, haven't
Yeah.
you? So yeah,
Yeah.
it'd go on there nicely.
No, definitely. But guys, I can't recommend. It's probably a really good cheap option for backpacks, you know, X-issue, surplus gear. Obviously, stuff like Wii Sport can be quite expensive.
especially when they're brand new, and these would be themselves if they were brand new, but getting something that's surplus like these, you can, if you look around, you can get good quality. Your bag is an ex-service one.
Yeah, and it's the best one I've seen.
Yeah, really good.
And then the pouches,
quality.
the pair were 15 quid off eBay or something.
Yeah,
so
you can't argue with that, really.
No, and they were there again. They're surplus, but they're probably some of the best side pouches I've ever seen second hand. I've got that. That dirt's me, so they were, you know, they were perfect.
That's brilliant.
Yeah.
But yeah, definitely not one to sleep on, and yeah, can't wait to get out again. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. We're just gonna put out the fire and stuff now, and we'll catch up with you then.
Coffee ready.
Definitely cleaning up the pan, and the rain's coming in, as is tradition.
Help put the fire out.
That's it.
The rain's coming in. Just got to pack these last few bits away, which is just the stove there, and I can do up this dry sack.
My other gear can go away, gloves. This can go over there, and before I do that, I'm just going to put my rubbish in this top little section here that Josh pointed out to me is actually waterproof. It's a really nice little feature. Oh yes.
That's why it's good. Get rid of that flavour. Yeah, it's just overpowering thing. You can, you know what I mean? It's like beer as well.
Especially with chlorine tablets and stuff like that. Get flavour on top of that.
Same with the energy, all the energy drinks and all those things. That's why they're so strong.
Once that mixes in, that would be good.
It's just that top layer of sand's so hot, isn't it? And all that.
That's it.
That's excellent.
All good. Nice, guys. That's pretty much us done. Thanks ever so much for watching. Yeah, it's been fun, Josh.
Yeah.
I wanna enjoy
Brightened
that.
up finally as well.
Yes. Yeah, yesterday
Get
was
hot on the way out.
a wet entrance and a hot exit now. So yeah, thanks for tuning in, guys. And until next time, stay safe, and I'll see you soon.